So.
Do you want me to put on? Because I always like to help.
No, what we're going to do is I'm going to talk you guys through this procedure, and then I'll let you as a student talk another student through it as we go on.
I just want to help you.
Okay, well, Sean, you can come over here and stand right by me and help. Okay, so first step, make sure we have the head gasket back in its place. Now that's like that sealing thing that we were talking about before making. When you guys are finished, please set up your name tag and put your crayons down to indicate that you are completed. Go on from there. So I just got a call from my friend Travis. So I just graduated college with Travis in May, and he just started a dairy farm in June. So we give him a lot of credit for just really starting up and diving into a tough economy that he's in. One thing about Travis that was different from the rest of us, he loved to show cows. And how many of you guys have heard of the World Dairy Expo out in Wisconsin? You ever heard of it? Yeah, so it's a really, really big dairy show. We went there on the judging team, and Travis really loved it. He fell in love with it. So every year he goes back to the World Dairy Expo for this cattle sale that they have. He fell in love with this gorgeous cow from Norway. And of course, since it was from that far away, it sold for a lot of money. He spent $40,000 on this cow. Can you, Josh, have you ever spent $40,000 on something? I don't know, so we should pay attention and see what happened with Travis here. So, something happened when they were shipping the cow from Wisconsin back to Vermont. How long do you guys think that took to get from Wisconsin to Vermont?
Long enough to get shipped.
That's true, and that's exactly what happened with Travis here. Something happened to his cow, and we took a picture of it. This is what the cow looked like when it got back to Vermont. $40,000. So have you guys ever bought something like at a store, like a CD or like a car maybe, and like it was scratched? It wasn't what you thought it was? That's really what happened with Travis in this case, because this cow was beautiful on the day of the sale. Everybody wanted this cow, and that's what she looks like 3 weeks later. So I thought, since we just learned about of the light. So remember that tropism is the growth and response to a stimuli, both internal and external. So plants are responding to light, growing toward it. We refer to that as phototropism. Do you guys remember that term from yesterday's lecture? Okay. And there was also another term that we used to define when plants are growing in response to gravity. Does anybody remember that one?
Gravitropism.
Gravitropism, close. It has tropism in it as well. Remember, it was geo, yeah, relating to the earth and gravity, so geotropism. Very good. So the objectives for today, we're going to go ahead and put the head back on this engine that you guys are reassembling. We're going to go ahead and locate the proper torque pattern, which I'll introduce in a second and show you how to do that. And then I want you guys to demonstrate back to me the proper way to use a torque wrench and identify the torque pattern and get the head back where it should be on the end. So our next step is to figure out what amount of torque we should have for this particular engine. Does this diagram tell us anything? Does it tell you what torque?
Do you want me to hold the book up for you?
Do you guys find an answer or not? Okay.
Do you know what it's for?
I don't think it's there.
No, it's not there.
So I'm going to hold the book now. Remember our handy dandy chart at the beginning? So what series did we say our engine was?
90,000.
90,000. So Sean, I would like you to point to the 90,000 line here.
It's the third shaded.
So,
Third line
correct.
shaded.
So we are going to look for the torque for the cylinder head. Let's see if we can find the correct column in our 90,000 line. Correct. So what is our cylinder head torque specification?
140 inch-pounds.
Inch-pounds. Okay, so remember that. That's very important. Can you be my volunteer and be my scribe for the day? So come on up, grab a marker, and then we'll walk through this problem here. So while Sean is picking out a marker here, I'd like you guys to just kind of look at this cow and see what's wrong. We'll just list anything out. Anything that's not normal. Brittany, I know you don't do cows. Let's just kind of, we know we have that ideal picture of a cow in our mind. So let's see what deviates from the normal cow that you're used to seeing here. And Josh, I know it's a dairy cow, but it's very similar to beef cow that I know you have at home, so the diseases are exactly the same.
The udder looks kind of small.
Okay.
For a dairy cow.
Yep, so Sean, you can paraphrase that however you'd like. Then somehow something happened last night and I just lost all the pictures. So if you guys could help me, there should be about 6 pictures around the room. So stand up, have some fun, try to go find those pictures. And when you find a picture, there's 2 of each. So find the partner that has the same picture as you, and then we'll move forward. Are there any questions? Nope. So go up and then find those pictures for me.
I know where they all are. Okay.
There's 6 of them. There should be some for everybody. So once you get one picture, then you can kind of find a seat. Okay, Brittany, if you just want to come and sit up in the front row here. Okay, I want to see what's going on with all these popsicle sticks
This is my
here.
experimental unit, and each stick is parallel with a sprig.
Okay.
And if and how much phototropism takes place, I can measure it relative to the straight stick. So if it starts bending like that, I'm going to see where the straight stick is.
So where exactly are you going to measure between the stick and like the top of the root, or
no, the stick and the stalk? Maybe I should mark that
That's
with a Sharpie or something.
correct? Yeah.
And that'll be my 2 fixed points.
Okay.
And then this is my control. It's not allowed to.
He's not going anywhere.
No,
he's growing straight
he
up.
doesn't get any love.
That's right. So where are you going to put now? Imagine in the greenhouse. Tell me where you're going to put the light, Sean.
I would want it to be equal for both of them.
Okay. Very good.
Because I don't want any one any closer than the other. So
Okay.
I would probably put them close as long as